Today, we're going to be running through every LEGO set confirmed or rumoured for 2026 so far. We're looking across Star Wars, Harry Potter, Ninjago, Speed Champions, Technic, loads more. Some of these are confirmed, many are still rumours, so make sure you've got your pinch of salt at the ready. But looking forward to next year, there is plenty for us to start getting excited about. There are a lot of rumours circulating at the moment about upcoming sets for 2026. I'm pulling this list straight from Fanatics. That's where you'll see the little lists that'll appear on the screen throughout the video from. They're literally lifted straight off their website. They have a consolidated 2026 roundup, which is super useful and very well researched. And I will be sticking to their list because they've gathered it in from lots of reliable sources. If it's not on their page, it's not in the video. And I think that's perfectly acceptable. I'll link to their website down in the description as well, so you can browse through their list at your own leisure, and obviously as stuff is added to it. And as they mention themselves on the website, it's all subject to change until it's confirmed by the LEGO Group, as reliable as these sources are. Everything is always subject to change, and LEGO rarely officially announce their sets until just before they release, because they like to keep us on our toes. Couple more housekeeping things before we jump properly into the video. I am going to be going through it theme by theme and timestamping the video for you, so you can jump to your favourite themes if you don't want to watch the entire video. And to clarify one more time, a lot of these are rumours, and with rumours, the details can change. The set numbers, the prices, the dates. Until we get official word from LEGO, consider it all to be speculation. I'll flag up if anything is actually confirmed, but very little of it is because we're so early. Now I think we can get into it. I think I've covered all my bases. And we've got Animal Crossing first, and it is a very tiny start to the list because we've just got the one polybag, 30731. We don't know anything about it. There's no character or scene listed yet. Just a heads up that we are getting an Animal Crossing polybag early in 2026, which suggests there'll be more Animal Crossing sets coming along that we just don't know about yet. Architecture looked busy as usual in 2026. We've got at least 4 sets on the slate. The headliner in the list is 21064. That's the Paris skyline, and will be out on January the 1st for $79.99. These prices are all dollars, and 958 pieces. Plus, we've got 3 more to be confirmed slots with subjects still top secret. But if you've missed the skyline style displays, we have a new version of Paris that releases the day after the old one retires. In LEGO art, there is some lovely stuff coming. 31218, the Japanese cherry blossom landscape at $139.99 will be towards the top of Anna's list for the entire year. It's very chill, I think the kids would say, very display friendly. And we also have a second art slot, 31220, at $249.99 in dollars, which is still subject to be confirmed. That higher price suggests a big multi-panel picture thing, but for now, it's just a placeholder. We know no more. Bluey continues with 3 4+ sets, 11216, 11217 and 11221. They're all penciled in for the 1st of June. We don't have any names yet, but if you like Bluey, June. Bluey and June. Botanicals fans, as you would expect, 2026 is going to be stacked. We already know about 6 sets that are listed. The ones we know about so far are 11501, the Tulip Bouquet for $59.99, 11504, the Potted Peace Lily at $49.99, 11508, Daisies and Lavender for $14.99, and 11509, the Blooming Cactus in a Pot. I want this one. That's around $34.99. Plus, we have 2 more, 11502 at $59.99 and 11510 at $49.99 that we don't know the names of yet. But yeah, your little indoor Lego garden can continue to grow in 2026. Worry not. And on that note, we have plenty of Brickheadz coming next year as well. We've got 2 slotted in for January, and I imagine there'll be many more to follow. But we already know about 40879 and 40922. We don't know what the characters are yet, but we know they're out on the 1st of January. So yeah, double drop of Brickheadz on New Year's Day. Lego City is absolutely loaded. We already have the highlights for January, including a go-kart polybag, 60478, the cement mixer for $39.99, 60479, the police prisoner transport for $19.99, a 5-pack of small rides vehicles. I don't know what that means, but it exists. There's a yellow taxi, 60487 for $14.99. A fries food truck to go with the burger one and the donut one and some of the other ones we've had in recent years. That's $19.99. We have a jet versus car, which is 60489, and a snowplow, 60490. An airport fire truck, which is 60499. The Lego van, 60500. Want that one. And a full airport with plane, 60502, $99.99. Did we not just get... We got a Lego City airplane this year, and a Lego Friends airport. They really want us to have an airport and an airplane in the Lego City, don't they? I'm feeling the pressure. Plus, the Coast Guard is back with 60503, a helicopter, and 60504, a rescue boat and helicopter. To me, that's 2 helicopters. Am I reading that wrong? We then have a second wave of Lego City coming in the summer for June 1st, usually. That's going to have multiple trains. And the big headline is going to be 60508, the police train heist, at $199.99. We have some expensive Lego City sets on the way, boys and girls. Brace yourselves. Creator 3-in-1 continues to be animal mad and has another huge January wave this year. And the January wave in 2025 was great, so I have high hopes. We have some polybags, 30714, an orange cat, 30715, a cute animal birthday party, and 30716, a cute Easter bunny. They'll be coming throughout the year. I don't think the Easter bunny's coming on the 1st of January. Then amongst the box sets, we've got 31376, a cute hamster, 31377, a turtle with water lily, 31379, a fierce dinosaur, and a very fun 31380 retro game console. Yes, please. 31381 is a fierce shark with treasure. Anna loves sharks. She'll be all over that one. 31382 is the playful puppy. 31384, the colourful hummingbird. And 31385 is beautiful dolphins. I love Creator 3-in-1, and that looks like a jolly good range of animals coming in January. DC's list is thin but intriguing, following up from Arkham Asylum that we've just had. We've got 30726, which is Batman, Bruce Wayne, and the Batsuit, which is a little buildable figure set, I think. And then 3 mid-sized sets, 76330, 76331, and 76332, all earmarked for March. The names are not yet confirmed. They could be vehicles or locations, but the March window is the key takeaway. We're getting DC stuff in March. Disney is massive. January is going to give us 43281, Elsa's Ice Castle and Snow Ride, 43284, Minnie, Anna and Elsa, 43285, Ariel's Magical Mini Palace, 43286, the Aristocats, Adorable Marie, which is the first time Aristocats have appeared in Lego form, 43287, Olaf and Bruni's Picnic Fun, 43291, Minnie, Belle and Tiana with Castle, and then once we get to March and April, we start getting the bigger grown-up display pieces, including 43300 Winnie the Pooh, which is an 18 plus set for $149.99. We also have 43301, the Toy Story Slinky Dog Book Nook, another 18 plus set, also $149.99. 43290 is Kevin and Doug from Up, another Kevin, I love it. And 43292 is Cinderella's Royal Carriage. Plus, we have a Toy Story set, 43304, coming in April as well. There are also additional numbered Disney slots without titles yet, so expect a very full year once again for Disney Lego sets. 5 Dreamzzz sets are listed for the first half of the year with their delightful animal vehicle mashup stuff going on. I still never bought a Dreamzzz set. Probably won't buy any of these, but the names are fun. We've got 71508, the Fox Guardian Mech, 71512, the Crocodile Submarine, 71513, Nightmare Scorpion Digger, 71514, the Dino Jet, and 71515, the Tiger Shark Tank. Big imaginative builds if your kids love the show, which I've never seen, but those sets, like I say, sound fantastic. There's also a chunk of exclusive style numbers in the 408, 409 number ranges. Some are tagged to Disney, Fortnite, Lego Icons. Plus, we've got the traditional Lunar New Year duo of 80118 and 80119. There is one little fun nugget buried in there, though. There's an upscaled classic space blue astronaut display model, which, you know, I love an upscaled minifigure. We have 4 more Lego Fortnite sets on the way, numbers 77079 through 77082. We don't have any titles yet, but previous waves suggest recognisable locations and vehicles with minifigures from the game. If you like Fortnite, the theme continues. Lego Friends has an enormous wave coming in January. We basically got an entire new town's worth of stuff in Heart Lake City. There are a couple of small sets, 30721, the flower stand with roses, and 30722, the garden bunny house. Then a very long list, including 42675, the unicorn cake delivery, 42677, dog treats bakery, 42678, pet accessories van, 42679, the Heart Lake City bunny hotel, 42680, the convenience store, 42681, the axolotl adventure boat, 42684, the unicorn dream cafe, 42685, the fashion show, 42686, the fun indoor playground, 42687, Leanne's family house, it's still going, 42688, the horse stable and riding academy, 42689, the Heart Lake City community centre, plus we have some smaller bits like 42692, the ice cream balloon stand, and 42695, horse baby foal trailer. If you build Friends, January is expensive looking. We also have a big Harry Potter wave coming on January the 1st, including 30724, Dumbledore's office with Harry Polybag, 76459, Hagrid and Harry's Privet Drive Escape, 76460, the Sorting Hat Ceremony, 76461, the Cornish Pixie, 76463, the Hogwarts Hospital Wing, 76464, a Cauldron and Secret Potions Classroom, 76466 is an 18 plus collector's edition of the Philosopher's Stone, 76467 is Luna Lovegood's house, and finally 76470 is a flying Ford Anglia with a very chunky piece count, hinting at a big display size model of this. There's also a June batch coming, 76462 through to 76474. All we've got listed at the moment is ages, so I'm not going to go through all of the set numbers, but yeah, there's another big Harry Potter wave in June. Icons has 5 winter slots. 11372 has 2 prices listed at the moment, so we're not quite sure which one it's going to be. We've also got 11375, 11376, and 11384. Price points ranging from $69.99 to $139.99, but we don't have any names yet. They could be vehicles, they could be landmarks, they could be smaller adult display pieces. Just know that they're coming. Mark it in your brain as watch this space and get excited when they're properly announced. We have 1 Lego Ideas set on board so far. 21366 is $119.99. We don't know what it is yet. The size suggests a mid-range display piece when it lands, though. And I mean, you can go on the Lego Ideas site yourself and try and work out which one might be ready for early next year. I don't wish to speculate. For Jurassic World, we have an interesting twist. There are 2 18 plus Jurassic sets with special numbering, 77984 and 77985, planned for May and June. That in itself screams display diorama or buildable creature rather than kids play sets. So we might be getting another massive buildable dinosaur, because that's what we need in our house. A second massive buildable dinosaur to go on display. Marvel splits between preschool Spidey and Friends and core Marvel stuff. So we have 30725 Spider-Man versus Anti-Venom Heist, which is a small set. There's a trio of Spidey 4 plus sets, 11206 Bike versus Rhino, 11207 Underwater Vehicles, and 11208 Team Spidey Pirate Ship. Then we have some standard Marvel entries. There's a Ghost Rider bike micro set, a Venomized Wolverine with Spider-Man car. Why do they always put Spider-Man in a car? A Miles Morales mech, a Spidey and Doc Ock mech battle. Why do they always put them in mechs? And several mid to large, not yet confirmed slots, including at least one 18 plus model that's going to be around $129.99. So there's plenty of Spider-Man content as usual, and a little bit of Ghost Rider in there as well, which is always nice to see, something new. Minecraft looks bonkers. We have a polybag 30732, Alex's Campfire Conflict, and a run of sets from 21583 all the way through to 21590 with names like Steve's Tiger Adventure, Nether and End Portal Journey, The Chicken Farm, The Pale Garden, The Zombie Garden, The Fox, Mini Biomes, and Wither Battle. Plus, we've got 21591 through to 21598 as additional not yet confirmed sets. If you collect biomes, 2026 might be your year. CMFs are returning on New Year's Day as usual with set number 71051. They're going to be priced at $4.99 each. That is very, very strongly rumoured at this point to be the animal costume series, which sounds fun. I don't think we're going to get another draft one, but you never know. Ninjago is going to have a big year. It's the 15th anniversary of Ninjago. They're going to go for it. January brings Spinner's Naya versus Elemental Monster and Lloyd versus Elemental Monster, Pocket Cole's Car, and then, I mean, brace yourself, I need to take a deep breath. We've got Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack, Jay's Transforming Car, a Ninja Vehicle Treehouse Battle, Cole's Mission Mech and Dragon Zane, Ninja Dragon Ryu's Battle, the 4 Weapons Blacksmith, and the Dragon of Life, which is going to be around the 1,000 piece mark. March adds Lloyd's Titan Mech, which is a 15th anniversary set, and the Showstopper 71861, the Old Town, which is currently down to be 4,851 pieces. So we're thinking like Ninjago City scaled 15th anniversary centerpiece. There's also a Ninja character display piece and a long tail of additional set numbers going through into the summer. Like I say, it's going to be a massive year for Ninjago. But possibly an even bigger year for Pokemon, because Lego Pokemon finally arrives in 2026 and the rumours list has 3 18+ display sets coming out on February the 27th, which is Pokemon Day. Sets 72151, 72152 and 72153 and 72153 is set to be a $649.99 and 6,838 piece, one of the biggest Lego sets ever sets. We have no idea what it is. If it's just a massive 5,000 piece buildable Pikachu or 7,000 piece buildable Pikachu, I'll be quite sad. But it's probably going to be, isn't it? But it's going to be huge. There's also a small Pokemon gift with purchase, 40892, which is going to be tied into that launch as well. But yeah, the enormous piece count on the big headline one, that piece count is like Millennium Falcon territory. So it's going to be, this is very much targeting adults early on. We're not getting little playable Pokemon sets. These are going to be massive display pieces. And as a Pokemon fan, I'm going to have to buy them all, which means I'm dropping $1,000 at the end of February by the sounds of it. Sonic the Hedgehog is pivoting in 2026, and it's going to be all about racing, because that's what Sonic the Hedgehog is known for. 77117 is going to be Sonic's car. 77118 is Silver's car versus Knuckles' monster truck, which is the first time Silver has ever appeared in Lego form. Plus, there's an 80-piece polybag, 30733. It all sounds very silly, but Sonic playsets can't really like. If the adults are getting Pokemon, I don't mind the kids getting Sonic. That's fine. There's also a mysterious special editions section that's got 11 sets in it. 3 of them are Formula 1 helmets, 43014, 43022 and 43023. They are at display set price points. And then the rest of this special editions range goes from $29.99 through to $199.99. It could be a motorsport heavy theme, or it could just be somewhere where they put everything that doesn't fit anywhere else, but worth knowing something is happening there. And then Speed Champions is having its pop culture moment. January brings us 77253, the Bugatti Vision GT, 77254, the Ferrari SF90, 77257, a McLaren. I don't know what McLaren it is. And then there's going to be an extra 77259 that we don't know about yet. That's going to be coming a little later in the year. But the 2 headline sets, we've got Lightning McQueen, which is already officially confirmed on the LEGO website, and the long requested Back to the Future Time Machine as a speed champion. It's a weird mix of supercars and movie cars, but you know me, I love speed champions. I will get them all. They will go up on my wall, and we'll finally get some of those F1 cars into storage where they belong. Star Wars, as usual, is absolutely stacked. There are 11 sets coming out in January, more coming in March, more coming in May, more coming throughout the year. Some of the stuff we've got on the Star Wars list, there are tiny builds. We have 30727, a TIE Advanced Polybag, and there's going to be another polybag coming in March. We've got Darth Vader's TIE Advanced 75421 and Luke's X-Wing 75423 coming in March. There's lots of Mandalorian stuff. We have Mando and Grogu Speeder Bike, Cobb Vanth's Speeder, then a trio of larger The Mandalorian and Grogu sets scheduled for May at price points at $74.99, $129.99, $149.99. Again, all these prices are dollars at this stage. And there's some display models coming. We've got a Yoda bust and a Darth Vader bust, a MIDI scale AT-AT and a MIDI scale Venator. We're getting a 4+ Grogu's Homestead set, and if you're an army builder, which I know lots of you are, the Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack is coming too. Basically, as ever, it's going to be very, very busy for Star Wars, especially in the first half of the year. With Sonic leaning very much towards the 4+ age group, Super Mario is very much targeting adults, the same way Pokemon was. We've got an adult Nintendo display set penciled in for April, set number 72050. We don't know what it is yet, but in recent years, we've obviously had the big Mario Kart set, the Mighty Bowser, the big cube thing, the NES itself. We've just had the Game Boy. It could be another big character. It could be another console. If they're going to continue following my personal console history, because I went NES, Game Boy, Mega Drive, we've just had the Mega Drive controller. My next console, just putting it out there, was an N64. So if we end up with a buildable N64 next year, they are tracking my life in video games. And we also have another Legend of Zelda set coming next year. That Deku Tree is not a one and done after all. There is a second set coming, set number 77093. It's going to be around 1,000 pieces, coming out on March 1st. We don't have a name for it yet, but the piece count suggests a mid-sized display piece or a diorama kind of thing, not a play set. I'm not really that into Legend of Zelda, but I know a lot of you are. Feel free to speculate in the comments on what that could be. And then there is a whole bunch of Technic coming as well. There's 2 polybags, 30735 and 30736. The John Deere 1470H wheeled harvester at $9.99. There's some Monster Jam pullbacks, the Gravedigger Fire and Ice and Sparkle Smash, both at $29.99. And then a NASA Artemis SLS rocket at $59.99. There's cars coming too. I'm going to say them all wrong. A Bugatti Chiron Per Sport at $64.99. A 1966 Ford GT40 Mark II at $74.99. And a big Porsche 911 GT3R at $149.99. Plus 2 mid-size sets, 42226 and 42227. Both $64.99, and likely a flagship car, 42228, which is going to be $229.99. And finally, there are 3 numbers that don't fit any currently known theme. 72421 and 72422 are both 12+ sets, and 72423 is an 18+ set. They're all slated for June the 1st, which strongly hints at a brand new theme dropping mid-year aimed at teens and adults. We have absolutely no details beyond that, so once again, feel free to speculate wildly down in the comments about what potential new theme we could be getting in 2026 alongside Pokemon, which obviously we already know about. And that's the lot. Every LEGO set at the time of recording currently confirmed or rumoured for 2026. The list obviously is going to evolve as we get closer to release dates. Things are going to get renamed, dates are going to move, but this gives you a pretty good idea at this stage of what's going to be coming, certainly in the early part of next year. Let me know what's top of your wish list. For me, I am very much looking forward to that Speed Champions DeLorean. I think that sounds very, very cool. The Ninjago anniversary stuff looks very tempting. I love me a big Ninjago set, and whatever that £650 Pokemon set turns out to be, you know I'm going to have to buy it and hopefully not regret it. If you found this video useful, make sure you hit a like on there for us so I know to keep doing these big roundups of upcoming sets, and subscribe for daily Lego videos. See you next time. Toodle pip.